Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Five of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you were focused on is the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. In your blockage is the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Magician, Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. There you are standing in your power. It's also very auspicious getting your major in your reading, and you have the outcome that you want. Getting the outcome you want. Okay. So you start with the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands, yes, could be conflict, arguments, fighting. And this is also in some kind of work dynamic. Like this is usually teamwork makes the dream work, but I'm getting something about conflict of interest, or something about it's accumulating a lot of interest, and something about getting back to the basics. This is about anything complex must go. This is also, you have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want, as above, so below, and so it shall be. I'm getting an element of somebody trying to bait or hook you to stay in some kind of work opportunity or collaboration here. Because in your blockage is the Six of Pentacles. And, you know, the Six of Pentacles is usually receiving some kind of leg up or feeling supported in some kind of environment. Now, this could also be, you know, a situation where you could be showing your work off, needing to show your work off. I'm also getting something about working off some kind of debt, worked up. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Now, Five of Swords can be, yeah, somebody who is belittling, backstabbing, or to cut your losses, lose the battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. Nobody wins in the Five of Swords. It's a hollow victory, a shallow victory. I'm also getting something about the competition, or somebody very territorial. And the High Priestess, Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. Could be something about conflict of interest with your mother, or there is something about your intuition. Now, fear is loud and in your face, and your intuition is soft and subtle. I'm also getting something about rumbling in the gut, your gut feeling. Something could also be off. Now, Five of Swords is, yeah, nobody wins in the Five of Swords. It means I don't give a crap about you or what you want. I just want to be in control, and I want to be right. And there is something about new you. Do I want to renew? High Priestess is about observation. So you could also be watching this go down at work. What is this Five of Swords? Five of Swords could also be, you know, somebody who is very verbally manipulative to get what it is that they want. And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, what is this Three of Pentacles in your focus? So yes, teamwork makes the dream work. I'm also getting a conflict of interest, like, or accumulating interest. Something about a debt. What is this Three of Pentacles? And the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, so the Five of Swords and the Page of Cups is somebody who is emotionally immature, or somebody is very emotionally reactive. So if anybody can ruffle your feathers or get a rise out of you, that person still owns you. So that Page of Cups can also be some kind of surprise, deep-rooted insecurity, or something about the Seven of Cups here. You have mixed feelings and mixed emotions when it comes together of working with some kind of dynamic, or who you're networking with online. Page of Cups can also be something about, yes, fantasy. And this is also fantasizing and dreaming of being on the same page. In your blockage is the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles in the upright is sharing and caring, giving and receiving, and reciprocity. But the imbalance of reciprocity. So there could be a situation or a dynamic where one person is giving and giving and giving and giving. Could also be something about the emotional manipulation, a love bomber, to have some kind of expectation of something being returned. Six of Pentacles could also be some kind of like financial debt, or fighting for a child, like advocating for a child. Could be working with children as well. What is the Six of Pentacles? And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Queen of Cups, typical court card I read as Cancer. Now, Cancerian energy in the upright is somebody who is kind, empathic, compassionate. It is also very mothering and nurturing. This is also self-care, self-love, self-acceptance. But when I get the Queen of Cups in the blockage, it could be somebody who is very emotionally reactive. So this person could have really bad mood swings, high and low mood swings. One day this person's totally fine. The next day, you know, you can't figure them out. But, you know, Queen of Cups in the blockage could also be a situation that is emotionally draining you, financially draining you, or somebody here is in a place of people pleaser mentality. People pleaser mentality will always lead to the detriment of your own health and well-being. And it is not selfish to put yourself first. It is selfless and necessary. I'm also getting a situation where a person is, there is somebody who's trying to bait or hook you back into some kind of commitment, connection. I don't know what this is, collaboration. But an apology without a behavior change is nothing but manipulation. And this is about you reviewing something or getting back to the basics. I'm also getting it, you feel like it's not as straightforward. So the Magician, the powers of manifestation, you have all the tools, all the elements. And the Four of Swords. You need some more peace and quiet. Yeah, it just feels like it's loud. So this could be like a loud work environment. And there is something about like fantasizing, daydreaming. This can also be something about not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity, or somebody around you at work. So like teamwork makes the dream work, but there's somebody around you that is a big old procrastinator. So, but what you might not be knowing about this person is they suffer from like, I don't know, inflammation in the body, or there's deep-rooted insecurities around this person or you. Four Swords is about rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery, healing. Healing anything that has been complex or acidic. So what is this Five of Wands and the High Priestess? And you could also be conflicted. Is this my intuition? Is my gut feelings telling me something about this person? Because the Five of Wands, yes, can be drama, conflict, arguments, fighting, tension. It is also something about territory. And the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is tangible. It's something you can taste, touch, and feel and get your hands on it. New house, new job, new commitment, new career path. I'm also getting a situation where you have either like family members or friends that are poo-pooing something that you're doing, either with tarot, esoterics, maybe something about you going and saying, you know what, I need to meditate and sleep on it. Meditation brings about answers and clarity. The High Priestess can also be a situation where there is some kind of deception. Because again, this is a vending machine. So going to the vending machine and looking at all your options. And Ace of Pentacles is just potential. So without putting in the work, like, is everybody working together? What is this Five of Swords and Page of Cups? Now, Page of Cups is, yes, a surprise apology, but it can also be somebody who is, you know, a man-child, woman-child, somebody who is emotionally immature, somebody who uses emotionally. This person could also be verbally or emotional manipulation to make something go their way. Or some kind of like surprise drama. And the Emperor. Major Arcana 4, Aries. Also read that as Scorpio. That's about firm and fair decisions. Something about a vision. Hold the vision that you want to manifest in your outcome. Like, stick to the plan that you want. But I'm also getting something about control. Now, this could be a person of authority. This could be your actual father, grandfather. Law and order. Is this fair? Well, what is this Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups? And Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. Well, Temperance is about doing things within balance and moderation, not overextending yourself, not overstressing yourself. I'm also getting a situation where you could have somebody who, something about their finances. Their finances is off. And, but this person is like either lazy or procrastinates. Temperance is also about the alchemy, the compromise. How much more do I want to compromise or sacrifice? And there is something about the hydration and water. This could be going towards a water sign or something to do with water. Temperance is always 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water. And then mentally, spiritually grounding your energy. And always look at, like, emotionally, spiritually, physically grounding your energy. So if you feel like you know things are quite turbulent, or something about control and power, there's some kind of like control and power dynamic between you and another individual, or like the Emperor can also be kind of rigid and crusty and trying to bait or hook you, like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, stay in this collaboration, but there's something that's costly, or it's like interest. Now it could be conflict of interest, or it's accumulating too much interest. Shy, secret desire, secret admirer, and the Five of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Five of Cups is loss, regret, resentment. It's almost like regretting on lending somebody money. Or somebody also could be doing this to you, or they could be like gaslighting you, or this is feeling sorry for themselves. So like, boo-hoo, poor me, poor me. And this is also irrelevant. Somebody here is looking at an investment in the blockage. It's an imbalance on, now this is an imbalance of love, a loss of love, or something of a situation where somebody was like giving to you and hoping you would reciprocate. So there is still an agenda here, especially with the Five of Cups. Blame, shame, regret. I blame, shame, and regret my, I don't know, work partner. I blame, so blaming and shaming, nobody wins in blaming and shaming. Or you could also have a person around you who's trying to make you feel bad for doing something on your own, or something about a contract here. So you're being quiet. What are you manifesting here? Quietly preserving your energy. And the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Wands is Aries energy. You have the King of Cups at the top, or on the bottom here. King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, emotionally available. This person's able to respond but doesn't overreact. I'm just getting something possibly even like retroactive, especially with we being in a Mercury retrograde. Somebody's really focused on like a past dynamic. So focusing on the past is like depression. Focusing on the future is anxiety and worry. But living in the present moment is where the magic is. And then with this Queen of Wands is an action taker. This is also about asserting oneself, taking bold, brave action. It is also a very spicy card. It means not giving a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks that he or she that is taking that action. I'm also getting something about persuasive. So there could be something about in pursuit of persuasion, trying to persuade something to go in your favor. Give me another card for this imbalance and reciprocity. Feeling like you don't have the support, or somebody wants you to support them in, I don't know, some kind of finances. It's like it's accumulating interest, conflict of interest. And the Empress could definitely be something to do with the mother. But then, you know, the Empress in the blockage is always my card of somebody not taking good care of their health, wealth, happiness, not focusing on being grateful. This is like graciousness, beauty, luxury. This is also somebody who could be overspending, overeating, over-consuming, consumption and vanity. This is also somebody, this is always my hormone imbalance. So no offense to anybody's hormone imbalance, especially if you're a woman. You know, we all get to those stages. There's perimenopausal, there's also like menopause. Yeah, hot flashes. So something right here. This could be like need to cool down. Or something about new. A new confidence, a new you. Somebody also wants to renew this contract, but I'm getting an element of like something that was once quite fertile or abundant. This can also be something about a grandmother. Something past. Because you have the Emperor up top. Could be something custody as well. So, yeah, the Queen of Cups, not taking good care of self-care. Some kind of self-care thing is off. Or somebody also deems you possibly, and that's the whole manipulation, they deem you as selfish because maybe you helped this person in the past. Or like, let's just say you lent money to family or something like that. Well, they didn't do anything. Like some kind of old commitment. Could be a Libra, a Taurus, Cancerian, possibly a Scorpio, Taurus. A lot of Taurus energy. Taurus can also be like stuck. Somebody here is really stuck on an old love situation. Health issues could arise, and especially with that Temperance, just do things with imbalance and moderation. Don't overexert yourself or extend yourself. I'm also getting somebody could also be coming to you. It could be a person of authority, could also be your boss, and they could have a lot of power in the dynamic, but the Page of Cups can be like, sorry, not sorry. You know, I'm not going to get sucked into this, because you are important, and also you're being protected from some kind of like networking or collaboration. Like teamwork makes the dream work, yes, but you're being protected here by either a passed on loved one, or getting past the fantasy and illusion and limerence on working with this individual. There's 2 feminines in the blockage. Yeah, there's 3 feminines. So this could also be like gossip. And it says distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Yeah, but there's a new opportunity to come in. And that's about you asserting yourself or taking that bold, brave action. I'm also getting something about like a certification. No, it is not the right time. So divine timing here is at play. I'm also getting a situation where, you know, a watch pot doesn't boil. So divine timing here is at play. What you fantasize and dream of will happen for you, but it's not when you are focused on that thing. I can't stop thinking about you. And this could be you saying about this, or somebody saying that about you, but the reciprocity is completely off. So you could have been giving and giving and giving and giving to this person, and this person was taking and taking and taking and taking. But it is also somebody who was like expecting you to pay the bills, expecting you to wash the cars, expecting you, they would blame, shame, and make you feel guilty if you weren't doing enough here, Gemini. You are doing enough. I know that I crossed the line with you. I'm so attracted to you. Well, you're in the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, people get whiplash over the Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, and especially with that secret desire. Like they secretly desire wanting to work with you. They know that there's competition as well for something new as well, or some kind of lump sum, like fighting over money. There's something about like fighting over money or fighting over a business, or somebody has like debt and they just accumulate debt because, I don't know, something here not growing for them. So they're trying to blame and shame somebody else for their problems. I bury myself into work to forget about you. Yeah. And so they're, that's why sometimes when people are too heavily one-sided, especially with temperance, when temperance is in the blockage, it means just work, focus, work, focus, work, focus, work, 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 work. And then so everything else in your other portions of your life fall out of balance. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Well, temperance is somebody who is a healer, or there is something about getting back down to the basics of basic work. And yes, fantasizing and dreaming and visualizing of what you want is great, but I'm getting something about like putting in the work. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Chair-filled, somebody new is entering your life. Could be an Aries. Crown, honor, respect will come to you. Well, respect number one. So, you know, if you want respect from other people, you have to respect yourself. So that means taking your breaks at work, or respecting yourself by, you know, I'm only going to be working here this many days. No, sorry, I can't keep giving you money and you, you know, not doing anything. Tug, lighthearted, carefree times. Yeah, there could be an invitation. There could be an invitation that pulls you away from this dynamic to just get away for a hot minute. And then wreath, sorrow over a loss. Yeah, and this could be like a loss of reciprocity. Let's just say could be child support. This could also be a reciprocation where, you know, you, I don't know, put something on a platform and you were expecting the Six of Pentacles of like doubling your money. So something here actually went backwards, like it was in balance. And then you do have broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. And then you do have pineapple, reconciliation. You know, there could be somebody coming around from your past that's offering you something new. It's a need for you to trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings on it. Gemini, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.